Hey guys, it's Lon. Welcome back to our channel. First of all, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you can tell from the title of the video, it's a very special one because yes, I planned a surprise 30th birthday party for my husband Henry, and it was just everything. So today is actually Mother's Day, and in the process of me editing this vlog, I know, recording, editing, working on Mother's Day. But yeah, in the process of me editing this video, I realized that the intro clip and another clip that I had actually got cut out. So I am going to kind of run you through everything that you missed in that clip. Also, it's really hard for me to talk. Like, obviously this has been filmed for like months now. I have been using all these clips that you're going to see in this video. I have been filming these clips since like the beginning of March. So with today being, today, present day, it's going to be hard for me to kind of talk in past tense. So I'm going to just try to catch you guys up as best as I can. But yeah, what you can expect out of this video are tons of clips from March all the way up until the day before Henry's birthday party, and you can just see a behind the scenes look of everything that I was doing to kind of sneak around to plan this party successfully. In the next video, you are going to see everything that I did to actually physically decorate for the party on the day of party day. And then in the last video of this little Henry's 30th birthday series, you're going to see actual clips from his birthday party. So I hope you guys are excited about this little 3-part series. So if you guys are excited, then just keep on watching this video. All right, so I got my cell phone here because I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, so Henry is turning 30, obviously. He's turning 30 on May 29th of this year. So that's really exciting. We are actually going to be out of town for his birthday. We're going to be in Jamaica for one of his good friends' wedding. Yes, they are literally getting married on his birthday. So I was like, I needed to think ahead about what I wanted to do on his birthday. Let me see. So I thought that the best way to surprise him was to do it on Mother's Day weekend. And I say that because Henry is a really hard person to surprise. He will definitely overthink. He will try to get it out of you. And I do not have a poker face when it comes to him. So I just wanted to make sure that I didn't spoil it. So I'm like, the best thing that I could do is surprise him Mother's Day weekend. I could just tell him that, we're taking our moms out, and yeah, he wouldn't suspect anything. So I planned the party for Saturday, May 8th. So that's when the party's going down. My original plan was to actually have a private dinner party at the restaurant. So when I first started thinking about this, I literally have started planning this since the end of January. So when I started thinking about this in January, we were still really deeply and heavily in COVID season. So I was like, it's really not much for me to do, especially not a lot for me to do that involves a lot of people. Like, obviously, he wants his family. He wants to celebrate his birthday with his family and his friends. And the only thing that I kept coming up with was a private dinner party at a restaurant. Now, if you guys know Henry is very outgoing. He loves his family. He loves his friends. He would have been grateful for a surprise dinner party, but that's not really his thing, So I was never 100% on the restaurant thing. I just felt like my hands were tied with COVID. That's really all we could do. So I was signing on to have a private dinner party at Ruth's Chris. You can rent out one of their private rooms and just have a dinner party there. I was asking her so many questions before I signed the contract and gave my deposit because it wasn't refundable. So I was emailing this lady for weeks talking about different scenarios and stuff like that. And then finally, right before I was going to sign the contract for Ruth's Chris, literally after weeks and weeks of communication with the restaurant manager, our governor hosted a news conference and got rid of all COVID restrictions. When it came to dining, got rid of COVID restrictions for outdoor events, for indoor events. It's not that he got rid of it. They were a little more lax. You could have more people outdoor. or indoor too. So I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Lord. I did not sign that contract with Ruth Chris, and I changed things and went back to what my original thought was, which was a party. Henry would definitely want a party to celebrate his birthday with all of his closest friends. So I'm like, yes, party is going down, boom. So then I thought of the idea of having a cocktail party in the backyard. So I'm like, cocktail party, you know, I want everyone to dress in black and white. It's going to be really cute, really fancy, really upscale. I was gonna have like cocktail tables and big round tables and lots of like black and gold. It was just gonna be beautiful in the backyard. And so I went along with that. And I also planned like a hookah lounge. It was gonna be real like grown and sexy. So yeah, I went forward with the idea of hosting his party in the backyard, and that is what you will see me planning throughout the video. So you guys are probably thinking, how was I going to surprise Henry with a party at his own house? Like, it is extremely difficult to plan a surprise, I feel like, for your significant other, because you guys live under the same roof, okay? So I did a couple of things. I felt like I really covered my bases. I was sending anything for the party directly to my best friend's house and to my sister's house, so that obviously nothing would be coming here. I also sent the invitations to our good friend's house that live in the area. So that was one of the biggest parts. Another big part is that I outsourced or hired help for pretty much everything. I hired a decor company for the decor, so I didn't have to worry about it. I hired a company for the tables and chairs. I hired a caterer so that I didn't have to cook. So like all of these things are working behind the scenes and not working under my roof, which was great. That's pretty much the intro, how I was covering things in the clip that got lost. So now I will turn you guys over to my first video clips, which you guys can start watching now. Hey y'all, so it is March 21st and today we are at a party event rental place, and I'm gonna like place the order for all of the tables, all of the linens. I think that's all I need from this place is like tables and linens. I'm gonna take a look at the different tables that I want, figure out if I want round tables or rectangle, look at all the linens. I'm feeling like some of the sequin or like some of the pinstripe ones that I saw. I don't know, I'm just excited to go inside. I got Boo Boo with me in the back, so yeah, we're about to go in and see what they can offer. But it's the same diameter of the table. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, we could do this height. Yeah, this height is fine. And do you have, I was actually going to do that with the linens. Do you have like sashes like that I could rent as well? Okay, great. Great. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. I'm 60 and around 8. You can squeeze 10. You're going to be squeezed. Yeah, I want to definitely social distance. So I was thinking about getting the 60, but if I get the 60 and seat 6, do you think it's okay? Okay, so then we'll do, and then this is, oh no, this is a wooden table. That's a farmhouse table. Gotcha. This is an 8-foot table. Gotcha. And the 6-foot table is that length there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. And this seats how many?
6-foot table, you can do 3 on each side.
Yeah, 3. I kind of like that.
8-foot table, you can do 4 on each side, but if you're worried about social distancing,
yeah,
then you want to do 3 on each side and 2 on the 16.
Let's do 4 of the 60-inch tables. These are so pretty. All right, y'all, so I just secured all of the tables and all of the linens. I'm really excited. They're going to deliver it for me. The only thing is that usually like party rental companies are closed on the weekends. So they are actually going to deliver it on Friday, the day before the party, and then they're going to come pick it up on Monday. So like I knew I planned on telling Henry about it, but I planned on telling him about it not until Friday evening. So I don't want him to think that anything is up if we get a delivery on Friday night with tables and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have them just like deliver it and put it in the garage. And I think for the whole weekend, just like for Friday and Saturday, I'm gonna tell Henry to turn off his security app, like just delete it, because yeah, he will definitely be able to see that on our camera. So I'm glad that that's out the way. Now we are headed home, and I'll check back in with you guys when I got another exciting update. Guys, it's Lawn. It is Sunday, May the 28th. So I'm currently at Panera. I told Henry that I was coming here to do some work, which I actually am doing some work. But first things first, I had to stop at my good friend's house and get the invitations for his birthday party. So we have friends that live in our area, and so I asked them if I could ship the invites to their house. Henry doesn't check the mail, but just in case, I couldn't take any chances. So yeah, I got the invites right here, so I'm gonna show you guys the invites. They look so cute. So what I'm gonna do here is I am going to put together, like, stuff the envelopes, put the like return labels and the shipping labels on there, because obviously I couldn't do this at home. So I'm gonna stuff them, and then after I leave here, I'm gonna go to Walmart, because like I said, today is Sunday, so USPS is closed. I'm gonna go to Walmart and get some books of stamps and then put them in the mail for those to go out today. So that way people can get the invitations this week, and that'll give them, like, I think like a 5 or 6 week window before the party, so that they can, you know, like, plan accordingly. And while I'm here also, and I have a free moment, a quiet moment, while obviously Henry's not here, Aniya's not here, I'm going to show you guys the floor plan for the party as well, so that you can see that. So this is what the invite looks like. It's black and gold, and obviously it says 30. It says, shh, it's a surprise. Can you keep a secret? Join us to celebrate Henry's 30th birthday. And it is Saturday, May 8th. I put 4 p.m. sharp because it is a surprise. So I'm trying to get people to get there on time so that we can surprise Henry at 5 o'clock. So here's that. And then I'm just covering up the address. And then, well, the address is obviously my house, but and then on the back it just has a couple of different things, like COVID guidelines, making sure that people wear the mask, and just letting people know that it's going to be outdoors, and it is going to be large enough to accommodate everybody with social distancing. We have a big backyard. Talking about RSVP, dress code. So I asked everybody to wear black and or white, because that's going to be the whole theme of the party. The party's going to be like black and gold throughout the entire backyard, and I think it looks nicer in pictures when everybody's kind of like color coordinated, and I want all of us to take a group photo as well. So yeah, black and white, and it's like semi-formal. So I put on there, like, think like beach wedding or like Sunday brunch, like something really cute, you know. And then if they want to bring Henry a birthday present, then I listed some of his favorite stores that he likes to shop at. So I am excited. I love the invites. I got the invites off of Zazzle, and the invites, they did come with regular white envelopes, but I didn't want regular white envelopes. I wanted to take it a step up a notch, so I got these beautiful plain black envelopes, which I love. It's like a nice, like, matte black. So that's that. And then let me show you the return address labels. All right, it's such tiny font, and it's really hard to see, so I can't focus it any more than this. But basically, I have a little sticker with my name and then the return address, and I'm going to put that on the back of the envelope here to seal it. And then on the front of the card, on the front of the envelope, I have the exact same thing. So these are going to be for all the guests. All of their family names are written at the top, and then their addresses are at the bottom, and the sticker is a little bit bigger. I just felt like I just want everything dealing with the event to be classy. So I feel like when you send out an invitation, it sets the tone for the event. So I think all of this coming together is going to be really nice. So I'm about to get started on packaging up all of these invitations, and then when I'm done, I'll show you guys. So I'm all done stuffing the envelopes now. I had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I got 5 left over. So I went ahead and stuffed these just so the envelopes won't be like laying around. I literally don't even know where I'm going to hide these. I gotta think of a place to hide these. But yeah, so I got this, and then like I said, on the back, this is how the return address looks like on the back. I didn't want to lick them because of COVID. I hate getting mail these days that's licked. So that's that. These are done. So excited. All right, so the last thing that I'm going to do is show you guys a floor plan of what the party is going to look like. And then after that, I'm going to actually do the real work that I came here to do, because I actually really do need to get some work done. All right, y'all, so here is a little fake mock-up of our backyard. So if you are looking out at our backyard, this is the house, this is our deck, and then this is the entire backyard. This is where people will walk in at. So the theme of the party is like cocktail soiree, like really cute, classy, kind of like very informal, right? Here is the main area. So it's going to be 4 big round tables. These tables are actually going to have seats for people who want to sit down, whether that be like older people or people with children, whatever the case may be. These are the bigger tables. These are going to have black tablecloths on them, and then they are going to have, where are the chairs? No, not these chairs. Where are my chairs? Oh, here they go. Then they're going to have these chairs, if you guys can see that. I rented these. They got like the gold base, and instead of the white cushion, it's going to actually have a black cushion. So that's what that looks like. Bam. So yeah. So it's going to be seats for 6 people, and then these are going to be tall cocktail tables. So they are going to look like this. They're going to be black tablecloths. Of course, they're going to be wrapped at the base like that, and it's going to be like that. So it's going to be very like elegant. And for those tables, they are going to have these matching bar stools. This is a bad picture because the picture is kind of cut off on the website, but these bar stools that match the same chairs on the big tables, there will be 2 bar stools at each. So again, people can either sit down or they can stand up and mingle and talk. And instead of it being a pink base, again, it's going to be a black base. So that's going to be really cute. And then there is going to be all this open space here for like the dance floor. I'm not getting a literal dance floor put there, but it's going to be open so that people can dance in that area. And then back here is going to be the main focal point for like the backdrop and everything like that. This is the backdrop. It's a glittery like glitzy, oopsie, there we go, like glitzy type of backdrop. It's gold, and obviously it's going to have black balloons around it, kind of like this one. So that's going to be that, and it's going to have the marquee numbers next to it. Let me show you guys, like this. So instead of it saying 21, it's going to have 30, and the lights will turn on so that when it's starting to get a little dark, you can see the 30. So that's going to be the main backdrop right there. I don't know why my camera isn't focusing. Then when people come in, they'll see this sofa here. Let me show you guys the sofa. So it's this sofa. That's going to be like the spot that people can smoke hookah if they want to. So it's going to be this sofa, and I'm going to bring one of our coffee tables to sit in front of it. And then, like I said, it's going to be like in the grass so people can sit here, smoke hookah, kind of watch the party going on. And then I have some, you can't really see it, but there are these 2 gold panels that are going to be behind the sofa. I can't get this picture to turn, but the sofa is actually going to be facing this way. And then over here next to like the little hookah area is going to be the bar. I hired a bartender, and then behind the bar is going to be this backdrop, this like gold rotted backdrop, and then there will be another like balloon garland on the backdrop. So that's that side. Right in front of the deck, on the like actual ground, it's going to be a table set up, and I'm gonna have like welcome shots sitting there so that we can all take a shot like after we surprise Henry and kind of get the party started. And then on this side is going to be Actually, I think I'm gonna move the gift table right here by the house so that when we finally take the gifts in, it's right next to the deck, up to the steps, right next to the steps. But gift table is gonna be moved there. On this side is going to be the food, because this side of our backyard is a little bit wider than this side, as you guys can see. I try to do it in my little fake portrait. But yeah, so it's going to be the food, and it's called a chill and fill table. All right, so it's a table like this. The table has an indent in it, like a little, I don't know, it's kind of deep, and then you can put ice inside of the actual table, and then you can put sodas and stuff like that. So that's the chill and fill table. Where is my other, here we go. So chill and fill table and food. I did already hire a caterer. We are going with Rouge Catering. I used to work with Rouge when I worked for Baltimore County Public Schools, and we use them a lot for all of our like big events and stuff like that. They're great caterer, very professional. They're going to come like a half an hour before the event starts. They're going to set up the food. They're going to organize it and make it look all pretty. They are going to provide me with like sternos and stuff like that to keep the food warm. So the menu is going to be mini Caesar salads. So like guests can just like walk up, grab a Caesar salad and go. They don't have to like, it's not going to be like a buffet in the sense that they have to take the salad out and serve themselves. It's already going to be made up for them. So mini Caesar salads, mini cheeseburger sliders, grilled jerk wings, buffalo wings, and meatballs with marinara sauce, and crudité. So those are all of Henry's favorite foods. If you guys don't know, Henry loves bar food, so it kind of fits with the theme of, you know, everything else just being like light and fun and informal. So there's that. So food there, chill and fill table there, and then it's one more backdrop over here, and let me show you what that looks like. This is the last backdrop. It's just like two circles, and obviously instead of the flowers there, it's going to be black balloons there. So that is the overall floor plan. So yeah, as you guys can see, I've been working hard. I have been at it. As you can also see, I'm like a very type A individual. I need things drawn out. I need to be able to visualize and see things. That's just the way I work. But yeah, I'm really excited for this party. I think we're about 5 or 6 weeks out. And the only thing that I am doing on that day, the tables and the linens are going to be dropped off on Friday. They aren't open on the weekends, so the tables and the linens are being dropped off on Friday. So I, myself, and the help that I'll have, we're going to set up the tables on Saturday morning. But everything else a professional is coming to do. The only other thing that I'm doing are the balloons, because as I told you guys, it was so easy to do those balloons for Aniya's birthday. And since I did them once, I already know what I'm doing. So I'm doing the balloons, and that's it. That's it. I'm not doing no cooking. I'm not doing nothing. Like, all I'm doing is overseeing everybody, all the vendors that are coming that day to help set up. So I'm really excited. I'm going to close out here. I will hop back on in a few days or so once I have another update. But for right now, invites are going out. Caterer is secured, bartender is secured, the decor is secured, the tables and the chair rentals and everything, as you guys saw. Hey guys, so today is Saturday, April 24th. We are just 2 weeks away. Hold on, mama. We are just 2 whole weeks away from, let me turn down this brightness a little bit. 2 whole weeks away from Henry's surprise 30th birthday party. Guys, it's going down in 14 days. I just hopped on here really quick just to give the tiniest little update. Sorry y'all, I'm all moving around and stuff. I just hopped on here to give you guys the tiniest little update really quick. Today was the final day for everybody to RSVP. So RSVPs are in. There are a good amount of people coming. Out of the amount of people that I invited, a good 95 to 96% RSVP and like literally text me. So that is just crazy. Did not expect everyone to show, but I guess people are just excited to have a good time. We've all been locked up for a year, so I think people are just looking for a reason to get out the house. I was just coming on here really quick to tell you guys that Henry left today. He is doing some groomsmen stuff because he's in a wedding in a few weeks. So he left today to go get fitted for the attire that they're wearing for the wedding. And while he's away, this is my favorite time to get things done for the party. So today I'm going to be double stuffing the balloons. So if you guys remember on Aniya's birthday party when I was prepping for that, I did double stuff the balloons, and I was just saying how like when you double stuff the balloons, it doesn't look see-through, it looks more classy and just like premium and luxury. It really makes a difference in how the balloon garlands look. So I am going to be working on that over the next 2 weeks on and off, like trying to sneak and do it while I'm not working and while Henry is like on calls and stuff like that, because it's very time consuming and we have a lot of balloons to stuff. So this is not one of the things that I can save for the day of. So Aniya and I told you that I've been shipping everything to my best friend's house and like to my sister's house. So I'm about to run to my best friend's house and pick up the balloons from her house, and then I'll spend the next few hours once we get home double stuffing them. So I just wanted to say that, we're 2 weeks out. Just want to say that I have been praying that these cicadas don't come out of the ground, Lord. I don't know if you guys are familiar with cicadas, but they are like huge beetles. I'll insert a picture. They are like huge beetles that come out of the ground every 17 years. And when they come out, they swarm everywhere, and it just would not be appropriate for us to have the party in the backyard if the cicadas come. So I have been just praying that they don't show up until after this party. Yeah, until after this party is over with and it looks like we are going to make it. So just want to come in here and give that quick update, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my guys. So the last and final clip that got deleted was actually from the day before the party. So on May 8th, it was just a whirlwind, guys. The previous 48 hours from May 8th, so from Wednesday to Friday, I just felt like everything kind of came crashing down. It was just so much stress involving the party that I did not have time to pick up the camera and update you guys. So I had always been tracking on the weather, just because obviously we were having a party outdoors. So I had been tracking just to make sure that, you know, it was going to be warm enough, that it wasn't going to rain, blah, blah, blah. A week prior to Friday, May 8th, I noticed that the forecast was saying that it was just going to be a little chilly. It also said on the forecast that it was going to rain Friday, Sunday, Monday, but it wasn't going to rain on Saturday. And I'm like, yes, this is God shining down on me. He knows I need to have this party. You know, we're blocking out rain on the forecast for Saturday. Wednesday comes, the Wednesday before the party. Wednesday comes and I check the forecast in the morning, just as I always did every single morning. And it said rain for Saturday. And the temperature had lowered from like maybe like mid 60s to like 59 degrees. And I'm like, I cannot have my guests outside in 59-degree weather, wet grass, cold. It just would have been a mess. So I was literally in a panic. I had a group chat with one of my good friends and my sister, bouncing ideas off of them the entire time that I've been planning this party. And I text them like, y'all, we need help. We have to move this party indoors. Do you know of any venues that could be available on short notice? And she was like, oh yeah, you could use my community clubhouse. So she booked that clubhouse. I mean, I text them at like 7 o'clock in the morning. By 11 a.m., she had the community center booked for us. So that was nothing but God. I was so grateful to her help. with that. So she booked it. I had to send out a mass text to all of the guests letting them know there was a change in the address. I had to contact all the vendors to let them know, to deliver to a different address. So I was just so stressed out from Wednesday to Friday trying to make all those changes. I winded up having to make, you guys saw the floor plan for my backyard. I had to make so many changes to the floor plan because the new space that I was working in was obviously much smaller than what my backyard was. I had to change decor because certain decor was not going to fit in the new indoor space. It was just crazy. I will say, speaking in present tense, with today being Mother's Day and the party was yesterday, everything worked out amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better party. But from Wednesday to Friday, I was stressed out. I didn't know how things were going to work out. So yeah, it winded up working out. In tomorrow's vlog, you will see, well, it's not going to be posted tomorrow. It's going to be posted 2 days from now. But Wednesday's vlog, you will see the actual new space, everything that was changed around, how I did the balloon garlands. That's the only responsibility I really had on the day of, balloon garlands. Everything else I hired help for. But yeah, how I did the balloon garlands, how we set up the space, and how everything turned out. And then Friday's vlog, you will see how we surprised Henry and all of Henry's party footage. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, going along this roller coaster of emotions with me, seeing how I planned this party for Henry from start to finish. Every vendor that I used will be in every video description box that I upload from now until Friday, just so that you guys have it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.